Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is your friendly neighborhood summoner Maladar, and in this video I will be talking about my mastery build. Quite a bunch of you have been asking me to do a mastery video, what build I'm using, so here we are. Before I get deeper into this, this is not me explaining masteries. This is not me suggesting you which mastery setup is the best. There's not a best mastery setup for everything out there. This is just what I personally use and what works for me. Probably not gonna work for you, but maybe it will. I don't know, that's up to you to decide. So I'm just showing you what I got, and that's that. Okay, so let's just go over to proficiencies, which before this used to be called utility. So over here, not many points, just 8 points. Max parry for obvious reasons, like I use parry all the time. Then just 1 point in limber, that's all you need. I mean, unless you want to do 5 points when you place your defense, which I recommend. Other than that, you don't really want to play with max limber for some reason, unless you get stunned a lot, which you shouldn't anyway. Just 1 point in dex, you don't need to max this one, it's just a waste of points. And just a 3 out of 3 stupefy, it's really good. Makes your stuns longer, so you have more time to react and attack the champion. Now when it comes over to defense, it's just really a classic defense build. I prefer to go up top and max the salve and recovery. It helps with the regen, and the salve, it's good like if you play like 2 and 3 star arenas, they regen a lot. Well, a lot more than nothing. So I know some people prefer to go down here, but I don't like that. So this is about what I like. This one, it's a really good proficiency to have the block proficiency. Max it out. It's really gonna make your block proficiency a ton better, and everybody needs a little defense. Just 1 point in perfect block. I mean, 1% is 1%. You don't really want to put more and have 2%. It's such a low percentage, it's just not worth it. This one, you stop getting a PI after 2 points. 20% chance to avoid a block break is just as good as 50%. I mean, you should not be waiting for the opponents to do a heavy on you. If you do that, like, don't do that. So get out of the habit of, you know, just blocking and getting hit with a heavy, because you're gonna get hurt. But it's good to have for PI. Like, I'm doing a lot of arena. That's like one of my favorite things to do besides AQ. It's really just 2 things I like to do. So that's why I prefer both salve and stand your ground. You get more PI as compared to energy resistance and physical resistance. Again, the whole point of the game is not to get hit. Willpower. Anybody that's serious about Alliance War should have willpower. It is very beneficial to your defenders, so maxing that out, it's pretty good. And in AQ, I mean, you need as much survivability as you can probably get if you're doing map 7, let me tell you that much. Now moving forward is just a personal preference. I did mention arena. My build is focused on survivability, efficiency in AQ mostly, and of course Alliance Wars, but I also do a lot of arena, and I try to balance both these ideas to get the best mastery setup that I can possibly get. Coagulate. It's still useful besides, you know, the whole PI point stuff. You do get 30% less damage from bleeds. So, I mean, running suicides, that's very beneficial. And I like to put 1 point in suture because you do get like almost 1% PI increase from that. And I mean, reduce the bleed debuffs by 10%. It's really not such a bad trade-off. There was really nowhere else to put that point that would really make a huge difference, and I'll tell you in a moment why. Offense, really basic setup here. Just 4 points in precision, because the one last point, it's really, you don't even notice it. It does nothing, basically. It's just so minimal. It's even more minimal than putting more points in pierce, which is really a waste as far as I'm concerned. It really doesn't do much at all. However, cruelty, yes, go for 5 points there. 1 in courage that I could have placed in precision, I put it in courage because it actually does make a difference. 10% increased attack when they're below 50% health. It's a lot better than 1 extra point in precision, which is overall bad. Let's move on to the top first. So glass cannon, extra 7% flat attack rate, yes please. The 7% loss to health really doesn't impact, like, I will be able to finish a fight faster with the extra attack than just having extra health. Remember, the whole point is never to get hit. Just 1 point in recoil because we have to, but it's very easy to play around recoil. I mean, I guess there are some champs you need to just spam level 1s, but for AQ and stuff like that, you don't really have to use a whole lot of those champs. Now, Liquid Courage, max it out. Double Edge, max it out. And here is where Coagulate is good, because it minimizes the damage you take from the Double Edge. Less bleed, so that's always good, and the Sigil helps with this as well. It makes the duration a little less. And for the final 4 points, here's the thing. A little despair never hurt nobody, okay? But that's not why I got that. I got that because I needed 1 point in deep wounds, right? This is the one that you want. At least 1 point. I think everybody should have at least 1 point in Assassin. Extra 20% attack when the enemies are below 18% health. I mean, it's good, especially when you're doing boss fights in AQ or mini bosses in Alliance, just anywhere, you know, like even in Arena when you get like a crazy matchup. A 20% boost when you almost got them down, it's always beneficial. I feel like more than that, it's a little overkill, but some people prefer to have it. I could have taken the point from Sigil, right, and added it here to Assassin, but it's really not such a big impact for me personally. And I do like to play with 1 point in Unfazed, not just because it gives you insane PI increase for Arena, but every now and then I get to play against an opponent that evades. And watching that evade get disabled and me becoming unstoppable for that 1 second, I can just rush in and do like a killing blow. So it's really fun. You shouldn't get it if you don't want it, but this has been like a hidden treasure in Alliance War as well. Because you would play with like a champion that's evading a lot, like a Starkey, right? And then he won't evade, it gets cancelled, and then the opponent just has that window to just punch you in the face, and that could be a killing blow. So it's fun to have, great PI. So this is pretty much it. This is I've been tweaking. I always like to tweak masteries. Like during the week, I change my mastery setup like about 3 times. I place with a whole different setup for my Alliance War defense placement. So every time I place, I change masteries. I drop suicides, obviously. But sometimes even for AQ, if it's like one crazy fight left and I'm low on health or whatever, and I'll just switch up masteries. It's really like under 100 units. It's not such a big deal. I mean, we spend so many units on crystals. Spending like 100 units on mastery change, if it can help you, it's better to pay 100 units to change the mastery, get the fight done, than to die and then have to spend like 900 units on like health pots and a revive. I mean, think about it. But yeah, this is it. This is my mastery build. I like it a lot. I play with it in an Alliance quest. I play with it in Alliance War. I play with it in Arena, obviously, in quests. I never change it unless I really struggle, which is really not that often. I mean, I'm used to playing with suicides. I've been doing it forever. It's just the kind of playstyle I enjoy doing. Finish fights fast. Time is money, man. The less time I get to spend playing, the more time I get to make money that I can spend on the game. Just kidding, but it's kind of true. Anyway, but that's it. I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, that's great. I'm happy I was able to help with this. Now you know what my mastery build is, and that's it. Alright, before you guys go up on the channel, it's my 4th Sigil featured 5-star crystal. Finally got lucky with that one. Go check it out right now. Just before you go to watch cat videos, go watch this first. And also up on the channel, my 10 clairvoyant crystals opening, man. It was the worst opening that I ever did, like hands down. With Cavalier crystals, it was just like shocking. If you haven't watched that yet, go watch it and drop a like if you feel bad for me, or drop a like if you feel happy that I got completely trashed. And for those of you curious, man, my account tour for September is also out. Go check it out, man. I got all the new 6-star editions, 5-star editions, 4, 3, 2, 1-star editions. I'm going over it nicely. I'm talking about my plans with the releases and all that. Go check it out. But this is it, man. If you want to discuss this further, you can say hi to me on Twitter at Maladar Gaming, or search for me on Facebook with all the other crazy aunts and grandpas still on Facebook. And that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be doing 5 Arcus crystals opening. That's all I can afford with all the units that I'm going to get until tomorrow from Arena. No more spending on units for crystals. I'm completely done with that. Whatever. If I can get 5 in time for tomorrow, I'll do that video. If not, whatever. Anyway, enjoy your day and go have fun with the contest of Vanity Boss Rush event and get your cool titles, man, because those titles are cool. All right. Bye, guys. See you later.